ズがめっちゃ多い。
これ多分急いで食べた方がいい。
Ja, yarın yükseliyor.
The car?
There's a car.
Oh my god. European cabrera.
The VLS and
우와.ちぎってもいい？
A ja znalazłem dzisiaj na jutro. Kandziła. Oh, je dit lekker last.
Oh wait, that's timer.
다음 정거장 보르트 트로티 바이크 렌탈.
재밌어, 잖아요?
Oerhört drin.
Especially with the ice blocks. Our first tourists were English tourists. They came around. So this place where it changes from snow to ice, this is Concordia Platz. This is the place. Kilometers wide. The ice on the outer side has
Olli.
Là on est bon mon copain.
And I think that you would have it saying beauty is flaring, rock what you wearing, so damn fine. I keep on swearing you're the only one for me. Fell in love unexpectedly. Every time I see you, baby, it's so hard to speak. What you doing to me?